We welcome you back to the Schuylkill River, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. We have the doubleheader event for the Princeton men's heavyweight rowing team. They raced against St. Joseph University about an hour and a half ago, clean sweep of the Hawks, and now they line up against the Drexel Dragons. We have the Drexel Dragons 4V lining up in lane 1. The Tiger 3V, who we saw race against St. Joe's University earlier, are lining up again in lane 2. The Drexel 3V lining up in lane 3. Boats are currently in stake boats. Drexel lane 1 getting in place out in their lane. They will not have a stake boat for this. The official advised that this will be a quick start. So getting started momentarily here. All boats are sitting ready. Boats still being aligned. We have alignment. Attention. Go! Boats are off in the men's heavyweight 3v4v event. The second race of the day. The Princeton Tigers take on the Drexel Dragons of Philadelphia. Early strokes. Tigers in lane 2. Definitely getting some traction against both Drexel boats. Tigers moving really well in their high strokes. Walking away from both Dragon crews in lanes 1 and 3. About a half a boat margin over both Dragon crews. And still on the move. In the back end of their high strokes, they'll be striding out into their base rhythm. Now, Tigers with great traction in the 3v race. Drexel 3v out of 37. Princeton 3v out of 34. Princeton 3v inching away from the two Drexel boats. Coxon sitting on bow deck of the Drexel 3v. Drexel 3v sitting on bow deck of the Drexel 4v. Tigers continue to march through the 500, up bow to stern on the Drexel 3v. Tiger Coxon sitting on bow ball of Drexel. As they approach the turn, Drexel lane 3 will get a little bit of a boost. Let's see how it affects the Tigers here coming through the bridge. About 750 meters down now. Tigers up bow to stern on Drexel. Through the bridge, still overlap between Princeton and the Drexel 3v. Drexel 3v just breaking a little bit of open water over the Drexel 4v. Drexel with a little bit of momentum as we hit this headwind through about 1250 to go. Drexel inching back into Princeton's lead. Let's see how the Tigers respond. Princeton and Drexel matching speed currently. As we're through the 1,000, Princeton is up about 8 seats over Drexel. 1,000 meters down now. Drexel up a boat length of open water over Drexel 4V. Tiger boats on shore, chirping a little bit, hyping the boys up as they're through about 800 meters to go. We look across and the Tigers are up about 6 to 7 seats. I would say Drexel with a little bit of traction over the last 100 meters, eating away at the Tiger margin currently. Tigers doing a good job holding off Drexel's move. 7:50 to go. Tigers up about half a boat length. Hearing some yells from the Princeton crew as they now have momentum. They take a seat back. Good answer by the Tiger 3V. Took another half a seat. Coxon sitting on 2 seat over there. Drexel on the move. Drexel Coxon calling a 10 of their own. They took about half a seat back. Decent battle here as we're about 5:50 to go. And as we hit the 500-meter mark, we have the Tigers 3/4 of a length over Drexel. Drexel 4V back about 2 lengths of open water. Drexel take another little push. Wind really kicking up in this stretch. Let's see how these crews handle it. I would say that Princeton handling it better than Drexel as Princeton opens up the lead to about 8 seats with 3:50 to go as they are through the wire. Tigers up 8 seats and walking. Tigers up 1 boat length and walking. Tigers looking to crack open water here on the Drexel 3V. Running out of time to do it, about 300 meters, 2:50 to go. Princeton still with overlap over Drexel. Drexel hanging in there, not going anywhere. As they crank it up into their sprinting sequence. Tigers, 1 boat length over Drexel, looking to push it to open water. Last 150 meters to go. Big surge by Drexel here. Possibly too little, too late for the Dragons. Tiger 3V sitting up 8 seats. Still some overlap between the two crews. Into their last 5 strokes of the race. And the Princeton Tiger 3V will take it about 1.5 seconds, 2 seconds over the Drexel 3V. Panning back. Drexel 4V coming through the line. A bit of open water back. Staying strong, staying aggressive. Drexel 4V through now. When we see you again, Princeton Heavyweight 2V takes on Drexel.